Just a minute. Good morning. You're Christopher Pickens. Good morning, Ms. DeLage.
Good morning. Sorry, Judge.
That's okay. I've got Mr. Pickens here and Mr. Smith in cause numbers 24 DCCR 2275 and 2276. Mr. Pickens' cases are set for trial to begin with jury selection on Monday, September 29th, yeah. And so I know, Ms. DeLage, you had mentioned to my clerk that you were going to file a motion for continuance, but we don't see that. Did you get that filed?
I did. I first received some kind of weird error that said the e-filing system couldn't process it, something I'd never seen before. So then I refiled it in the same envelope. That caused another error. And so then I refiled it again in a new envelope, and I don't have any results from that.
Okay. And what is I guess, just let us know, since you're here, what is the purpose or the reason for that motion?
I am on my way to a trial skills training in Austin and knew that I wouldn't be dressed and available.
No, but for trial's not until the 29th. So can you be ready?
Oh. Yes, I can be ready for the trial on the 29th. I just couldn't be there today.
Gotcha. All right. And has there been any other negotiations or anything like that?
Okay.
And so, Mr. Pickens, you still want to go forward with your trial, is that correct? All right, so what I'll do is number the cases tomorrow after the docket, and your attorney will get that trial order, and she'll let you know when you need to be back on the 29th. Yes, sir. Stay in touch with Ms. DeLage, and that way, if you're at the top of the list, you guys can get together and start, make sure you're prepared, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for zooming in, Ms. DeLage. And
No problem. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, you're free to go, sir.
It's the prescription, Judge.
Okay. That's okay. All right, you're Jasmine Dempsey. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Dempsey, in cause number 25, DCCR 0315, you're charged with a state jail felony offense of theft of service, and that's from December 11th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 2-year deferred adjudicated probation. There would not be a fine, but there would be restitution ordered in the amount of $967. Is that your understanding? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? I have to ask everyone. State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Dempsey is not competent?
There you are.
And since we have the restitution, is there any issues?
Yeah, we waive.
All right, so what I'm going to do, Ms. Dempsey, is waive the pre-sentence report. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to defer all proceedings in accordance with your agreement, place you on probation for 2 years. You are ordered to pay is it $967?
Yes.
The $967 in restitution, and follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have a felony conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation period, the case will actually be dismissed if you successfully complete that probation. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you could be found guilty, so you would be a convicted felon, and you would go to the state jail prison for anywhere between 6 months and up to 2 years. Do you understand? It's very important that you make monthly payments on that restitution amount. Some people think they're going to wait for some money to come in, or they're going to wait till the end of your probation. The quicker you get everything taken care of on your probation, you can even potentially get off early, okay? All right, have a seat in the courtroom. The lady that's at that desk right there, as she's with probation, she's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Good luck to you, ma'am. Good morning. This is Mr. Hoffpower sentencing. I didn't see you over there, Mr. Hoffpower. Good morning. Good morning. Are you Crystal Bogan? And Ms. Bogan was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property, a state jail felony. That agreement was for a 4-year deferred probation with a $1,000 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $9,400. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have y'all all had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes.
And any additions or corrections or?
There's a lot of history, we understand, but discussed it with council also restitution.
Speak up, I'm
I
sorry.
just want to make sure the court knows restitution, most of the main issue we're looking at, get some of that money back.
I've got 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. Well, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't dismissed. There were 14 felonies that weren't dismissed. At least 4 or 5 misdemeanors that weren't dismissed. I understand the restitution, and y'all know my position on that already this morning, but there's I mean, she's on probation right now in Sutton County, correct?
Yes.
I have been for 2 years.
Right. So do they know about this case? And what has happened over there, if anything?
I'm still continuing on my degree. Because I'm actually supposed to start nursing.
I can't understand you.
I'm supposed to start nursing school.
When?
I was actually supposed to start in September, but I had to wait to see.
Are you really going to be able to go to nursing
Yes, I
school
am.
with this type of
Yes,
criminal
ma'am.
history?
Yes, ma'am. Because I haven't been convicted of it. I'm a CNA now.
Where do you live now?
In Houston.
Okay,
The deferred one,
another issue that I see on here also is the restitution, because it shows 9,400, but then it also, that was from inside the bank, and then it shows 500 from an ATM and 100 from a cash app, totaling 10,000, not 9,400. Is that correct?
And that would have been added on, that's a bank fee, I believe. I don't think that.
Well, it says 500 was withdrawn from an ATM outside the bank. Is that right? You know better than anybody.
I only went into it. I didn't have no access to the card.
Okay. So possibly the other person that was involved did that?
Only thing we knew about
That
was
was,
9,400 that was in the bank.
I wasn't aware, Your Honor, when we did it, when I got the PSIs, when I was notified, I was in the cash wrap. But if it was a withdrawal, then that would be her responsibility joint and separately. So
Right, it says, so
just a request.
the contact from Do Good said that the defendant withdrew the entire loan amount of $10,000, 94 from inside the bank, 500 from an ATM, and 100 from a Cash App transaction. It doesn't matter if you did it or if the other person that you were with did it. Y'all were working together. So you're both, and what's the other status of
I
the,
don't have the other status of another person, Your Honor. That's just one that's the charge. I'm not posting on there. But she's responsible.
yeah. So I mean, if there was another person, and you didn't give that information, then that's, okay. Apparently the cops didn't either, so.
She went in the bank, she was the one called. Size, whether or not she has a conflict. The backside, not to my knowledge.
And hold on, so the probations in Sutton County, have they been transferred to Harris County? So you're going in person in Harris County?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so it's the state's position to go forward with the agreement?
I understand the court's concern, and the state has the same. Like I said, our initial deal was to get some of the money back on our victim, however, we
So,
understand.
all right, so here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Bogan. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Can y'all hold it down over there, please? I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I just don't know. I just can't believe I'm even considering doing this, honestly. I'm not. I can't. There's no way. It has to be straight probation, and I realize that that's going to potentially have some issues, but I can't with 14 prior felony offenses, same type of thing, so.
I don't.
You do?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. How many do you think you have?
I have 3 here and one back home.
Okay, you have lots of them that were at the same time for different offenses.
And I was never convicted, never charged.
Yeah, you did probations for them. Forgery of a financial instrument. Don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail, so that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. Same charge, same probation, so that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, theft, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all of that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. November of 2014, forgery, 2 cases, got probations in those. I'm gonna run out of fingers. March, another one, a theft, aggravated theft in Ohio in 2014. Then we go to Sutton County, Texas, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuous smuggling of persons for pecuniary benefit, and that's the 10-year probation that you're on in 5 different cases.
Okay.
That's not correct.
No. Okay.
So how many cases are you on probation for in Sutton County?
It all ran together.
I understand it all.
It's one.
It doesn't run, but that's not how it works.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When it runs together, it just means you're serving it at this. I'm rejecting the plea agreement. I'm resetting your case for 3 weeks. We'll see you back in 3 weeks. Y'all can talk about it then. You're at, ma'am,
What?
this is not gonna help.
It don't matter, my life's on.
Well, looks like you did that, not me. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Come on, hold on, get her, don't let her go. Come back.
What?
I heard bullshit.
Everybody heard it.
You're bullshit.
Come back.
Sure, lawyer.
I told my lawyer he was bullshit. I didn't say this.
You don't talk like that to anybody in this case because he didn't do this either, you did.
He got me the plea.
He did get you, he did a great job. I'm gonna find at this time that your bond is not sufficient because of your attitude and because of your criminal, because of your,
I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna lose my job and everything too.
Well, maybe you shouldn't cuss at your lawyer. Maybe you shouldn't have this attitude here in the courtroom. I'm going to raise your bond. What's the bond currently set at? Don't cry now after saying it's bullshit to him and acting like this in here. Stop. No, you're going to make it worse. You're just going to make it worse. You should, when I told you a minute ago to stop, you should have stopped when I told you to. Let's see, can you... All right, I'm going to set your bond at $25,000. Go back with the bailiff. Good morning, sir. You're Simon Gobert. And in 24 DCCR 0512, Mr. Gobert is charged with the second-degree felony offense of attempt to commit sexual performance by a child. What is the announcement?
Defense needs more time to review any potential plea offer.
We've given an offer, Your Honor. He's got to discuss it with his time.
Okay.
So I believe one more reset.
One more should be good because it looks like you were hired. This was from June, so yeah, this will be the last reset. Make sure you make an appointment. Go visit with your attorney. You know all your options, and when you come back, it'll either be taken care of with a plea or moved to the trial docket with a rejection. Okay. All right, you're free to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, are you Tracy Boyette? And I'll need you to speak up, please. Okay. Thank you. And Mr. Rojas, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
I'm not sure. They just said it was another counsel, appointed counsel. Is my name on that list? Is that? Okay. Sorry.
Sorry. Everything's moving slow.
At least you have a computer.
I do.
We're down to 2.
But as you say that, mine comes up with an error. Thank you, Mr. Rojas.
Look, don't invite it.
An unhandled exception has occurred. If you click continue, it will ignore it. Let's ignore it. See what happens.
Handle your exceptions.
Nope, it's not letting me open it.
It's gonna be awesome when it's honestly it's online. We're on paper.
Oh, and now I just logged myself out completely. I don't know how to do that.
It's gonna be awesome.
I know. Yes.
Enterprise justice.
Can you get it?
No, that's not what I want.
Please, thank you.
All right, you want to try to, here. Good morning, are you Almeida Miles? And Ms. Miles was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty in cause number 24, DCCR 2330, to tampering with physical evidence. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the report? Are there any additions or corrections?
No, we're good.
In addition to this pre-sentence report, I've also received and reviewed a number of jail incident reports. Has everyone had an opportunity to review those? And you're 19? Why haven't you been acting right in the jail?
Most of the reports are not true. One time I did not uncover my face on video. Cause I was asleep and she didn't wake me up. Ms. Boa didn't wake me up. When I got here in June.
So she's lying when she says she tried a few times and then she taps your bed,
Ms.
kicks your
Boa
bed a
never-
little bit.
That
And
day, Ms. Boa never tapped me. And then in June, I got in a fight when I first got here.
Mhm.
Girl swung at me first.
okay.
That's accurate what it says, the girl here with the closed fist.
Yeah, I mean, if you get hit first, that's not the ones that I'm so worried about. It's the, eating at your bunk when you're not, I mean, it's not even big stuff. It's just not following the rules. And if you can't follow the rules in jail, why should I believe that you can follow the rules on probation? When you're in jail, when you're on probation, when you've committed a felony, you don't get to make certain decisions for yourself anymore, right? Now, you're not going to be like every other 19-year-old and get to just do what you want when you want. You're going to have to do what either jail says or what I say or anything like that. If I'm going to follow this agreement based on the nature of the offense and based on the age and all of this, we're going to get you some help up front to be making better decisions. Otherwise, I'm not going to follow the agreement. Things could be a whole lot worse. Do you understand? So what I'm going to do is find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, and I'm going to defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay the $1,000 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. One of those is going to be that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. That's a 90-day program. You're not going to get out of jail today. You're going to go to ISF instead, and you're going to hopefully pay attention and learn how to make better decisions. You're still young, you're still immature, but you're going to have to make some very mature decisions if you don't want to go to prison. And that's going to be to help you make those better decisions. Now, here's the thing. If you're in our jail and you start before they send you in the next week or two, or if you're in ISF and you are acting up and not following rules, putting something on your head that you're not supposed to, eating where you're not supposed to or when you're not supposed to, talking about whatever it is, I don't care, then you could be revoked just for not following the instructions. And you'll never get out and even have an attempt at probation. Do you understand? So whatever's going on and whoever your buddies are in there, you need to tell them, just sit there, do everything you're supposed to do. All the playing around's done because you want to get out and make something of your life. And if they don't want to, that's going to be on them. If you keep doing all this, you're going to have a felony conviction and you're going to go to prison. It's that simple. You understand? The part of this probation that is so good is that you don't have a conviction right now. And if you're successful and you complete your probation, you are never going to be a convicted felon. So this is a great opportunity. But if you do violate in any way, you'll be back in here, you'll be a convicted felon, and you could go to prison anywhere in that range of punishment, which is between 2 and 10 years. All right? I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. Good luck to you. You can go back with the bailiff. Good morning. You're Erica Messina. And Ms. Messina was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report? Are there any additions or corrections? All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty previously, freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 4 years. You're ordered to pay that $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is an excellent opportunity because you do not have this conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation period, if you're successful, the case will actually be dismissed. You'll never have a felony conviction. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, found guilty, so you would have the felony conviction, and sent to prison for anywhere in the range of punishment, which is between 2 years and up to 10 years. Do you understand? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you've got Duma Turner. Good morning. Are you Monique Wynn? And this is 24 DCCR 1298. Ms. Wynn is charged with theft of property. And what is the announcement?
So, Your Honor, we were advised, Ms. Wynn, there were thefts that spanned over several counties in which she has been given time in certain ones, probation in certain counties. And so I talked with Mr. Coleman in regards to the time that she has served about getting her credit. Look, she was in custody for a year. And she was recently released in May. So we want to get proof of that credit so that we can give her credit for the time on this case.
Okay, so I'll just do a normal reset. Ms. Wynn, make sure you stay in touch with Ms. Holmes, and then we'll see if we can get your case taken care of at the next court date. Okay? Thank you. You're free to go. Good morning. This is Mr. Smith's on Jamal Fontenot. And sir, you are Jamal Fontenot?
Yes.
And Mr. Fontenot is charged with burglary of a habitation in cause number 24 DCCR 2250. And what is the announcement?
We have received the media judge. He has an appointment with my office this coming Thursday to come view that media. So
Okay.
we can kind of get on the same page about what that looks like. If I could just have a resetting to get the time to do
Sure.
that.
Any
And
issue?
an offer extended your offer.
And
Okay.
we do have that offer.
Perfect. All right, I'll just reset. Normal reset. Mr. Fontenot, make sure you go make that appointment so you can look over everything that your attorneys received, and we'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date. Okay, we'll see you then.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I have excuse?
Yes. See, Mr. Burbank, you have Renisha Chason. Good morning. Are you Edward Frank? And Mr. Frank, were you able to get someone hired?
I talked to Mr. Macon and Langston Adams and, Mr. Macon on 6,500. I forgot, Mr. Adams, I think he said give him 3,000. And then I talked to the family, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I talked to him, but I'm trying to see how they go for it.
Are you working, Mr. Frank?
Yes, ma'am, I'm Bechtel, and I'm waiting on Bechtel to call me back now. I'm working with Bechtel and McDermott.
Okay. So are you laid off right now or you're working?
Later on.
You are laid off right now? Okay. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Frank, is have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. Don't just leave it all blank. Fill it out, and then I'll take a look at it in a few minutes. If you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that information.
You need these cards that I...
No, sir. Thank you for bringing them, though.
Thank you.
Good morning. Are you Warren Mills?
Good morning, yes, ma'am.
Will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Mills, in cause number 25, DCCR 0082, you're charged with a second-degree felony offense of assault on a peace officer from November 19th of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
I understand.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Any evidence that Mr. Mills is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily.
Yes, ma'am.
Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea.
Yes, ma'am.
Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of assault on a peace officer. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 4 years in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive.
Yes, ma'am.
I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you have waived your right to appeal.
Yes, ma'am.
I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition.
Yes, ma'am.
Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition.
Yes, ma'am.
Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices
Yes, ma'am.
qualify. I have to read the whole thing to you.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
That's okay. That's okay. And see, now I'm going to mess it up because I got, no, you're fine. You should just, that's okay. Just read it to make sure you understand what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Parker.
Just for the record, Judge, I believe Mr. Nichols has agreed to dismiss his misdemeanor case in County Court 2.
We have.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm sure Mr.
You probably
Nichols will
said
take
he's
care
good.
of that, and they'll, that way you'll be able to not have that holding you out there anymore,
Okay,
okay?
that's good.
On that,
All right.
on that.
Good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the
Thank you very
bailiff.
much.
Yeah. I called last week
Okay.
because there's a pending,
We're going to reset Jason Jones.
there's a pending drug case that we need to figure out.
Okay, and also if it's a drug case, whose is that? Mr. Nichols? Yeah, if you'll check on that and make sure they've been pretty good about if we need something, they'll,
They've been expediting when we've asked.
good, okay. Let me know if you need anything, help with that. Luther Sharp, 2 cases, Mr. Parker.
Objections.
All right, sir, you Kelton Hebert?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 24 DCCR 1498. Mr. Hebert is charged with evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we need one more announcement date. There are some videos. There was a conversation that we located on a video, but haven't listened to it yet. And there may be another video coming from the police, but regardless, I think we can have this resolved next time.
State's not opposed to a recent, Judge. There was some discussions about what, if anything, was on a video, and also discussion about if there is another video that exists, Judge. State's not opposed to it.
Okay, I'll just do a normal reset so y'all can get that figured out. Mr. Hebert, stay in touch with Mr. Galmore so that once he gets everything, you guys can go over it and see if we can get an announcement that next court date. Okay, free to go. Mr. Crenshaw, you've got Christopher Street.
Yes, sir.
See, cause number 24 DCCR 2102 on Shay Morgan. Mr. Gertz? Morning.
Morning, how are you, Judge?
Good. Good morning, you're Shay Morgan. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I'm asking for a little more time to review the discovery. We've just recently downloaded it. I say recently, but somewhat recently.
Okay,
but-
looks like you were just hired at the end of July.
Yes.
All right, any issues?
No.
All right, I'll just do a normal reset. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Gertz so that once he gets all of that, you guys can visit and see if we can get an announcement, okay? All right, you're free to go. And Burkett's getting reset for a misdemeanor refile.